All right, Ramsay, so walk us through what the previous contractors did where they botched the job.
Yeah, so we found these contractors on Angie's list,
Okay.
and the way they said, hey, we do $30 per cabinet, we do $10 per cut, we do $30 for like the crown molding, which that's a pretty good deal. So originally what happened is they came here and the cabinets were not the right size, so I was able to go out and get the right cabinets, and they needed to have like a lot of this skin stuff. And I said, just tell me what I'm missing and what exactly I need to get. So they got this skin stuff, but what ended up happening is when I came, they didn't have enough crown molding, and you'll see another picture. So they only installed part of the stuff, so they didn't have a skin for this. So this is all gapped right here.
Wow.
You can see it there. They didn't have the right gap, so they didn't gap it right there.
Yep.
And what they did to make sure that they charged me for is they only installed baseboard from here to there. They left this all open. Then they
Wow.
installed this piece and left that piece. So basically,
Halfway done.
and what happened is we had to have your guy come. He had to take off these pieces to install. And then you can see where this is done correctly, even though the skin isn't here.
Yep.
He actually installed it correctly. And he's coming back to finish, but that's the correct install for, you know, if you don't have the skin, not to leave this gap and say, hey, caulk it.
Yep.
Also, they said, oh, we'll charge you, like $50 per cut, but you can see where they notched that out, and it's just done terrible. Not a straight line. It's all dirty. Also, if you look under here, they didn't finish this.
Wow. Just completely left undone and open.
Yeah, they didn't finish. And I mean, you go and you start to look at some of the details, like you can see
Oh yeah.
where they didn't do nails. So this needs an opposite piece. They
Huge
didn't
gap.
put nails in there. You look at some of like the drilling where they did to like install it, and they screwed up. They broke. And I mean, yeah, this stuff isn't going to be seen, but this is their work,
Yep.
right? And so one of the hardest things is I messaged them. I said, hey, sent them pictures of everything. I said, hey man, this is your work. We've already paid you. You know, what do you want us? How can we work this out? You know, I get that a guy has to come out, and he told me that they'd have a fee. And he's like, well, you didn't have enough materials. I was like, well, you guys just finished the job. They could have, had I been given a choice, I would have said, don't finish the baseboard. I'll pay you to come back. I'll pay you for your time. But he ended up saying, he's like, we don't want to come back. The guys don't want to come back. We don't really care. We don't want your business. And that's pretty much how I left it. So at that point, I called you guys.
Yep.
You had a professional in the field. And by the way, these guys were like teenagers that were over here. So they're like 20, maybe early 20s. They came over here, but your guy came over. He gave us an upfront assessment. He told us how much it was going to cost, what we needed. And he didn't lie to us. And he's like, oh, I can have this done in no time. He said, it's going to take me, this amount of time. This is what I'm going to need. If you want this kind of finish, it's going to be either this cost or this cost, which is upfront, just what you want in a contractor. So we're looking forward to seeing the finished job.
Awesome, man. Thank you.